I am Gabriella, a native Houstonian, and my family has been here for quite a while. We're on generation number 5 here in Houston. So we have been around for a while, which means a lot of our stories kind of just get passed down. And as we experience things, like we'll tell each other, right? But that's all oral history. So I thought it would be fun to share some of our stories today and just have some that are recorded, because I don't think anyone in my family has ever done that. And I know we have so many experiences, and it's something that I never really introduce myself with when I meet new people. It's definitely something that if you know me, you know the kind of things that I experience, or you might be with me when something happens. And I don't have a lot of control over any of this. It's things that against my will I've experienced. I don't seek it out. I don't do any sort of practicing with it. It's not something that I actively try to cultivate as a skill. It's definitely something where I'm just trying to go through my daily life, and these things are happening, and it doesn't matter what time of day. It doesn't matter if I'm with people or not. Especially growing up, I thought it was just the house. I really thought, okay, these are just weird things that happen in the house. It's older, and when I move out one day, all of this will be behind me. And as I went into college and I got roommates, I was like, oh no, this is following me. And so then it kind of turned to maybe it's a me thing. And honestly, based on just family and our beliefs, it makes sense. We're not a family that will openly be oh no, that didn't happen. It's more oh, what happened? Tell me. And so I grew up with people who believed me when I told them something happened, or I thought I heard something or saw something. And I think that made a big difference between how long I was experiencing things. It wasn't just in my childhood. Because I know a lot of people will say that little kids are more open, or they see things and hear things that, maybe they're a little more pure of heart, and they get, cows through the years and outgrow it. I think if you're around people who are willing to believe you, then you don't have a reason not to believe yourself. I mean, I try to debunk things myself. This is not me saying everything I experience is spiritual. No, things happen, and I'm the first person who will be okay, do I need a WD-40, a hinge? I will go and do that. But there's simply things that happen where you can't explain it. I did not grow up watching any of the scary movies. You mentioned The Conjuring. I haven't even seen it. I don't watch that sort of media. I like podcasts. I'll listen to those because I have a really long commute, and I like to just have things playing in the background.
I'm going to insert a little ad here.
Yes. I mean, driving into the med center, driving on the loop takes forever. You should put this podcast on. So like I said, I'm not going out of my way to cultivate that, I don't know, it's spiritualism, I guess. Yeah. And so growing up as a girl who was experiencing these things, I can tell you in my family, it's boys and girls. It's not just the women. Although it is my maternal side of the family, it does not matter what the gender is. Either you really got it or you don't. Experience-wise, going back in time, this is something that has always been a part of life experiences on the daily. The first story that I don't even remember, I'll be honest, but my mom will say this story the exact same way every time, is I was playing in my room, toddler, learning to talk, but I was playing by myself. She was out in the living room, and I get up and I tell her, there's a lady, and she's the only other adult in the house. Alarm bells go up. She's like, a lady. She goes up and goes to the room, and she's like, I don't see anyone, baby. There's no one here. She's like, are you sure? And I'm little toddler me saying, no, there's a lady. And she's like, is the lady pretty or ugly? And I go, she's pretty. She's a pretty lady. And that kind of started my mom down this journey with me growing up. Like, oh, she's gonna see things I don't. And that's terrifying as a parent. I'm a new parent now. I can't imagine what that would be like. But that is something that, I mean, from the beginning, from when I could start communicating, it was something that I was experiencing things other people couldn't see, and we didn't know who it was. I couldn't tell you who it was, but it wasn't negative. So thankfully, the first experience I ever had was positive, and I continued on my day, and it was fine. It's funny because even now, when we have new babies born in the family, that's something that I always kind of watch out for. Like, oh, how are they? Have they seen anything? Have they said anything? Like, yeah, maybe yes, maybe no. There's babies that will come in to our family and nothing, and that's fine. And then the times where we'll have a little one see something and say something or interact with their environment, and you know, we witness that happening. We can't just say, oh, you're lying. You're a 3-year-old, you're lying. That doesn't feel right either. So we're like, okay, tell us what are you seeing? Tell them to go away. That's the first thing we say. Tell them to go away. Leave you alone. Tell them leave you alone. So we have to give them the tools to feel like they're in a safe environment, even though there's things that we can't see in that environment with them. We want to make sure they're still okay, even when they're little.